I knew that I could probably play in Europe around like sophomore year. We had just lost our best player, our starting point guard. And I mean, we really didn't have much, so I knew that my role would be a lot more involved than it was freshman year. So I think I doubled my points per game and I played pretty well. And then our best player, Ryan Vilmont, from my freshman year, who was playing in Australia at the time, came back over and played a couple games of pickup with us, and I guarded him and he guarded me. And I mean, I felt like I scored pretty, not easily, but I could score on him and I could stop him, and that's kind of when I knew, like, all right, if he can do it, why can't I?
McDevitt, a health science major, only received one college offer after starring at Greeley High School in Cumberland, Maine.
My first impression of Mike as a basketball player was definitely a tall kid, a great shooter, a leader on the floor, and that's something you really like to see as a captain. And that was actually freshman year I saw him in his first game, and he started as a freshman, so I had a pretty good assumption that he was pretty good though, was good.
McDevitt was a 4-year starter at Franklin Pierce University, scoring over 1,300 points while shooting 51% from the field and 39% from three.
First moment, I was in pickup, and it was postseason, senior year, about 2 months ago, month and a half, 2 months ago. And I had given my phone to one of my teammates just because I knew I would be playing at the time, and I just said, hey, if a random number calls, just call me over, sub me out, whatever you have to do. So in the middle of the game, I think I just scored or something like that. He called me over, I switched out. I had already written some questions that I wanted to ask him, so I just went up at the top of the bleachers, talked to him probably half hour, 35 minutes, just really wanted to get a better understanding of what it's like over there. And then from then, it's kind of just been talking to one agent or another, and then some teams here and there.
He has gotten interest from 2 teams in England. Both teams are in England's second-tier league, the NBL, the same league as former Franklin Pierce star Dante Gittins. McDevitt has also received interest from 2 of the teams in Hungary's top league, Nemzeti Bajokság. McDevitt's agent has gotten his name out to leagues across Europe, as well as providing insight on what his lifestyle will be across the Atlantic.
I've heard from a couple teams in England, and just right now I kind of wanted to know what your thoughts were, like what level that is compared to over here. And I know that you said that there was some interest from Northern Europe teams, so kind of like how do those 2 teams compare?
Overseas for Mike, I believe that he will succeed overseas. I think a lot of players, or few from Franklin Pierce have gone over there, and they don't do too well, but I think Mike really will succeed in the type of player he is as a shooter, a leader on the floor. He can bring that overseas and definitely succeed in that category.
McDevitt likely won't make a decision until late July or early August. Despite the waiting period, there will be no doubt that McDevitt's announcement will be something the Franklin Pierce community will look forward to.